Hello everyone and welcome to Learn French with Mahnaz. In this video, we're going to review and practice what we have learned in Basic Grammar 26. It means we are going to practice how to say I ate or I have eaten. If you watched Basic Grammar 26, you know that for saying both these tenses, past simple like I ate or present perfect like I have eaten, we only have one tense in French, which is passé composé or actually compound past. So let's see how we make it. At first, you need les pronoms sujets, subject pronouns like I, you, she, they, etc. And then a helping verb like être, to be, or avoir, to have in present time. And finally, you need PP, past participle, which is really easy to make for first group verbs which end in er, like regarder, to watch, or to look. What do? You delete er and you add an accent aigu on top of e. It becomes regarder. Or marcher, to walk, it becomes marcher. Here we have some examples. On the right, you have the conjugation of the verb avoir, to have, in present time, which we talked about in Basic Grammar 13. Now here we have some examples like this one with the verb jouer, to play. J'ai joué au football hier. J'ai joué. I played. How do you make this? You have je, the subject pronoun je, I. You see, you need the verb avoir in the present time, so you use j'ai. And then for the next part, you need PP for jouer. You delete er, you add an accent aigu on top of e. You say j'ai joué, I played football hier, yesterday. Or for this one, elle a marché dans la forêt la semaine dernière. Elle a marché. She walked. How do we make it? We have elle, so we conjugate avoir in the present time for elle, elle a. And then we need PP for marcher. We delete R and we add an accent aigu on top of E. Elle a marché. She walked dans la forêt, in the forest, la semaine dernière, last week. Now here, some other examples. Here we have the verb arriver, to arrive. Here I'm giving you some examples that we use être, the verb être, to be as helping verb. You have the conjugation of être on the right here. And the first example is arriver, to arrive. This is a movement verb. So as you see here, we use être, to be, as helping verb, and we say tu es arrivé à l'heure. You see? For tu, we conjugate être. You see here, tu es, and then for PP, we delete R and we add an accent aigu on top of E. Tu es arrivé. You arrived à l'heure, on time. This is a movement verb, and I will give you a list of movement verbs, the most common ones, in Basic Grammar 35. Next example is se laver, which means to wash oneself. This is a reflexive verb that we will talk about them in detail in Basic Grammar 36, but just as a small practice, look, all verbs that have this pronoun se at the beginning, they are reflexive verbs, and we conjugate them with helping verb être. You see the conjugation of the verb être here in passé composé. Pay attention that this pronoun se always comes before the verb and it changes based on the subject, like here. We have the subject je, I, so we use the pronoun me. But we will talk about these details later. So we have this example. Je me suis lavé ce matin. Je me suis lavé. I washed myself. I said that se laver is washing oneself, and this se will be conjugated based on the subject, which here is je, I. So you see how we conjugated it in the passé composé past tense. I have the pronoun se. I conjugate it based on je. I have je me. And then we need a helping verb, which here is être. You see, je suis. So I say je me suis. And then I need PP, which is laver. I delete R and I add an accent aigu on top. Je me suis lavé. I washed myself ce matin, this morning. You see? Now it's your turn. Fill in the blanks. You have the conjugation of avoir and être here to help you. Number one, we have the verb parler, to speak or to talk. You see that it ends in er, so you know that it belongs to the first group verb and you know how to make the PP past participle. You delete R and you add an accent aigu on top of E. But for the first part, you should know which helping verb you should use. Parler is a normal verb. It's not a movement verb. It's not a reflexive verb. So I use avoir. As I said before in basic grammar 26, when you don't know which helping verb to use, always go with avoir. So at first I need to know which one. J'ai, tu as, il a, which one? Sarah et Sam. Sarah and Sam. Sarah and Sam, what subject they are? They. Sarah and Sam, they. So we use ils ont. Sarah et Sam ont parlé à leur peur. You see, we have here the conjugation of avoir and then PP. Ils ont parlé. Sarah et Sam ont parlé. They talked à leur peur with their father. Next sentence. Anna pour nous hier soir. And we have the verb cuisiner, to cook. And the sujet pronoun, subject is Anna, so it is she. So in French is elle. So we have elle a. And then we need PP. How you make it? Elle a cuisiné pour nous hier soir. Anna a cuisiné. Anna cooked pour nous, for us, hier soir, last night. But here, in this example, je de Paris hier soir. And the verb is rentrer. And I tell you that rentrer, which means to come back, is a movement verb. When I say that it's a movement verb, you know that you should use être as helping verb. Yeah? So the subject is je, I. So I use je suis and then I need PP. So I say je suis rentré de Paris hier soir. I came back de Paris from Paris hier soir, last night. You see, when you have a reflexive verb or a movement verb like rentrer, you need the conjugation of être to be in the present time as your helping verb. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and subscribe to my channel, please. À bientôt, les amis.